So I'm really excited, but I'm also a little freaked out because, okay, I'm only telling you this because this is important for my story. I'm a virgin, and I know, it's odd and weird, but I always wanted my first time to be with somebody I loved, and then I met my boyfriend, and I really love him, and so I was planning on having sex for the first time with him. Yay! And um, his name is Donovan, and he's really, really cute, and he's got this shaggy black hair, and but not, I mean, he spikes it a little, and he's got these great green eyes that I feel like I could fall into, and he's really kind. He opens doors for me, and he gives me his jacket when I'm cold and all that sort of thing. And but the problem is that I'm pregnant, which he's never gonna believe. He's never gonna believe. I mean, I wouldn't believe me if I were coming up and saying I'm pregnant and we've never had sex and you're a virgin, right? So it's like immaculate conception. Only I'm not Mary and there were no angels. And I mean, I guess it wasn't completely immaculate. We have done other things besides that, you know, and I have to tell him. I have to tell him, and I have to tell my family. And how do you do that? How do you? I mean, that happens to 16-year-old girls. Maybe if they're really unlucky. I mean, hasta quinceanera. I know, you know, but I'm not 16. I haven't been 16 in a long time, and I don't think immaculate conception is gonna fly. And I didn't know what I was gonna doing is gonna fly either, but who would think? Who would think when you're a virgin just messing around is, oh, I mean, unplanned pregnancy is bad enough when you've had sex, and hopefully lots of it. Preferably with one partner, but maybe not, I don't know. But I mean, we haven't even had sex, and I have to tell him. I have to tell him that I'm pregnant. And he's gonna freak out. I mean, I would freak out. I would totally freak out if I were him. He's gonna freak out, and I thought about different ways to say it, you know, different ways that would make it. Oh, my eyes are burning. Different ways to say it. So, honey, remember that night when we were messing around? Yeah. It left a gift. A gift. Because I want to put it in a positive light, because I don't want it to be like freaky and creepy or really weird. Because it is weird and strange and I don't know. And I mean, I'm freaked out. And then I think about telling my parents, and it gets even weirder. And then I think about, I mean, I believe in God. I'm not like a Christian or anything, because, well, I don't know. It's always felt like a very patriarchal dogma to me, and frankly, not like there's a lot of room for women. So now I find myself in this position very similar to Mary, except that, like I said, no angels, and it's not the Son of God. We can get into my whole beliefs about that anyway, but how do you tell your boyfriend who you've never had sex with? Because I can't really say slept with. We have slept together. If I'm gonna be really, you know, straightforward. And how do you tell him? Honey, yeah, I'm pregnant, huh? So then I was thinking maybe it's like a band-aid. Maybe you want to just say it as quickly as possible and just get the shock value over with, you know, like, hey, honey, I've got something to tell you, I'm pregnant, and then just keep going, you know, like, don't give him too much time to think about it and freak out, because I'm freaked out and thinking about it, and And I think, well, I shouldn't be alone freaking out and thinking about this because it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. I mean, I can't have a baby on my own. I am not an amphibian. And so, oh. And the part of me just is like, how typical. How typical that this would be my life, right? This would be my life. Somehow I would be the one who would get pregnant without ever having sex. And I'm a little scared. And I'm a little excited because I love babies and they're a lot of work. And I don't know if Donovan is going to stick around because it's just too weird. It's just too weird. Too weird.